Hey guys, how are you all doing? Today's tutorial will be about Yu Zhong, a soldier considered by many to be the terror of the EXP lane, and for good reason. Yu Zhong is extremely powerful thanks to his incredibly strong skill kit. His passive not only allows him to deal massive damage, but also grants absurd HP regeneration, making him almost unbeatable in 1 versus 1 duels against most other fighters. And of course, we can't forget the coolest part. Yu Zhong can literally transform into a dragon, diving into team fights like a true force of nature capable of causing massive destruction. Without a doubt, he's one of the most stylish, impactful, and fun heroes in the entire game. If you want to fully master this hero, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to explain in a simple and clear way how his passive, skills, and combos work, and at the end, I'll share some builds and essential tips to help you maximize your gameplay with this absolute monster of Mobile Legends. Passive. Whenever Yu Zhong deals damage to enemy heroes, he applies a mark on them, stacking up to 5. Once all 5 marks are applied, they are consumed, dealing physical damage based on Yu Zhong's total physical attack and 2.5% of the target's lost HP per mark. In other words, the lower the enemy's HP, the more damage they will take. Each consumed mark also restores 6% of Yu Zhong's lost HP, meaning the lower his own HP is, the more he will heal. Additionally, when the passive activates, Yu Zhong gains 30% movement speed for 3 seconds, making it easier to chase or escape. This passive is what makes Yu Zhong so dominant. It grants insane HP regeneration and huge damage without requiring many offensive items. Easily one of the strongest passives in the entire game. Skill 1. In this ability, Yu Zhong spins, dealing AoE damage to nearby enemies. The ability has 2 zones. In the center, the damage is lower and only 1 passive mark is applied, while on the outer edges the damage is higher and 2 marks are applied. The animation allows Yu Zhong to keep moving while using the skill, making it excellent for short trades. It's his main source of damage outside the passive and has an incredibly low cooldown, especially in the late game. Always try to hit enemies with the edges of the ability to maximize damage and accelerate passive activation. Skill 2. Yu Zhong summons the power of the dragon, dealing damage in a straight line and applying 60% slow for 1 second to all enemies hit. Each target struck grants 1 stack that will enhance the next part of the ability. If Yu Zhong hits at least 1 enemy, his next basic attack becomes enhanced, gaining extra range and applying 1 passive mark per stack obtained. Keep in mind that both the Dragon Strike and the enhanced basic attack naturally apply 2 marks each. Combined with the stacks, his passive can activate extremely quickly. Skill 3. Yu Zhong leaps to the targeted location, dealing damage on impact and knocking enemies airborne for a brief moment. The damage is applied both on the jump and during the knockup. After using the ability, Yu Zhong can dash once more in a chosen direction using the movement stick. This skill is excellent for initiating fights or escaping dangerous situations. Ultimate. Yu Zhong literally transforms into a dragon, increasing his own HP and becoming immune to crowd control for up to 7 seconds. In this form, he cannot use his regular skills, but he flies forward, knocking back enemies and dealing physical damage based on his total physical attack. After leaving dragon form, Yu Zhong enters his enhanced form for 10 seconds, increasing the range of all his abilities and greatly boosting his AoE damage and control. This ultimate is extremely powerful, devastating in 1 versus 1 duels and even stronger in team fights. If you want to enter your enhanced form without waiting for the full 7 seconds, you can simply tap the ultimate again to end the dragon form immediately. In many situations, this is the better choice, allowing you to access your enhanced abilities sooner and take advantage of damage and control windows more effectively during fight. Combos. Yu Zhong isn't a hero who relies on long combo chains, but there are a few simple, effective sequences that work incredibly well in any match. Here are 2 essential ones. The first combo is focused on bursting down the enemy as quickly as possible. Start with Skill 3 to initiate, use Petrify, follow with Skill 1, then Skill 2, and finish with the enhanced basic attack, This sequence deals massive burst damage, easily deleting fragile targets like mages or marksmen, especially when combined with the damage from the passive. The best way to use this combo is from inside a bush, making the pickoff almost unavoidable. The second combo is similar but much more unpredictable. Begin with Skill 1, then jump in with Skill 3, and continue with Petrify, Skill 2, and the enhanced basic attack just like in the first combo. Once you master the timing of Skill 1, it becomes very difficult for enemies to dodge it, making this combo extremely reliable. To execute these combos efficiently in teamfights, always try to engage with your ultimate first. Entering Dragon form and then transitioning into the enhanced form increases the range of all your abilities, making the combos much easier to land. These combos are simple, practical, and with just a bit of practice you'll master all of them quickly. Build and emblems. Yu Zhong already has naturally high damage thanks to his passive, so he doesn't rely heavily on offensive items. Since one of his roles is to act as the team's secondary frontliner, the ideal setup is to build a maximum of 2 physical damage items and fill the rest with defensive items. The most recommended offensive item for almost any build is War Axe, mainly because of the spell vamp it provides, which makes a huge difference in extended fights. Another very effective item is Hunter Strike, offering physical penetration and extra movement speed through its passive, allowing Yu Zhong to chase enemies or reposition himself easily during battles. Since he acts as a secondary frontline, Dominance Ice becomes an excellent option, as it grants additional defense for each nearby enemy and reduces enemy healing, something extremely useful against compositions with high sustain. Queen's Wings also works extremely well on Yu Zhong thanks to the spell vamp and damage reduction it provides, significantly improving his survivability, especially in the late game. If you want to further enhance his regeneration, Oracle is the ideal choice since it amplifies healing effects. Against teams with high magic damage, picking Radiant Armor or Athena's Shield will help a lot in mitigating incoming magic damage. As for emblems, the Fighter emblem is the most recommended due to the additional spell vamp, which is essential for Yu Zhong's performance. In the first slot, Thrill or Rupture both work well. In the second slot, Festival of Blood is the best choice because of the spell vamp provided by its passive. For the final slot, Warcry and Brave Smite are excellent options depending on your preferred playstyle. The most recommended spell for Yu Zhong is Petrify, thanks to its utility in initiations and combos, allowing you to control key targets and land your abilities more efficiently. These are some of the builds I personally use and recommend, especially for beginners. Feel free to use them as a base or adapt them according to your playstyle and the needs of each match. Tips to improve your gameplay with Yu Zhong. Yu Zhong has an extremely strong early game against most other EXP laners in the game. Beyond the high damage he gains from his passive, his HP regeneration makes him nearly unbeatable in the lane. Use this advantage to constantly pressure the enemy, poke them down, or even eliminate them depending on how they react. When you use his skills correctly, it's very hard to lose a trade in the first minutes of the match. In most situations, you can start exchanges with the first skill, since it has a low cooldown and great damage. Against low durability fighters, you can also start with the second skill. A very powerful trick is to use Skill 2 on the minion wave and then apply the enhanced basic attack directly on the enemy. This instantly activates your passive, dealing damage that can easily remove half of the opponent's HP bar. His third skill combined with Petrify makes your initiation almost unavoidable. This combo is perfect for starting fights, bursting distracted enemies around the map, or executing coordinated engages with your team. Most of the time, this strategy works flawlessly. Yu Zhong's ultimate is an extremely strong weapon in teamfights thanks to the damage and control it provides. It's crucial that you're present in every objective fight, acting as a second front line or diving directly into the enemy backline. The immunity granted during his transformation makes it much easier to reach the enemy mage and eliminate them with your explosive combo. Taking down a key damage dealer almost always gives your team a huge advantage. And remember, your job as an EXP laner is not to stay dueling endlessly with the enemy laner. To make the most of your powerful early game, clear the wave as quickly as possible and rotate to help your team on another lane or during an invade. This contributes far more to winning the match. From mid to late game, you'll function almost like the team's second tank, but with the advantage of dealing a lot of damage instead of just soaking it. That's why it's essential for you to be present in every objective fight, especially the Lord. That's it for today's tutorial. I really hope it helped, and thank you to everyone who watched until the end. Now tell me, which hero do you want in the next guide? If this kind of content is helping you, check out the playlist dedicated exclusively to tutorials. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for the support, and see you in the next video.